If I had $1 for every time that somebody asks me to look at the guy with the white hat doing the hat signals, I would have like $49, which is not much in terms of dollars. Maybe I can go for a Big Mac or something. But in terms of people wanting to know the truth about this guy, well, that's quite a lot. And in fact, we have the first words, not only the identity, in case you don't know who this is, we have the name, and we have his recollections of what happened exactly after Charlie Kirk was shot. Christian author Frank Turek, who was with Charlie Kirk when he was assassinated, says Charlie was with Jesus the moment he was hit. Now here's what Erica wants me to relate. He was looking past me right into eternity. But let's listen to his words himself. And there's still people asking me to take a look at this video and make sure that he is not part of some kind of conspiracy to take out Charlie Kirk by, I don't know, some kind of alien force or something like that. But let's watch the video.
Now, here's what Erica wants me to relate on Sunday.
Again, trigger warning, this is going to be a hard watch. I already watched this video and yeah, it was not easy.
This is going to be the hard part, but maybe also the comforting part. Charlie Kirk was literally like a son to me. I have 3 sons. He was like my 4th son. My 3 sons are a little bit older than Charlie. He was like my 4th son. So when he was hit, if your son got hit, what would you do? What would you do? I got in the car. Because if there was any way I could save him, I had to do something. And I couldn't just take him. You guys got it. So they got him into the side of the car. It was an SUV. It was the SUV we took over. And I'm on one side, and there's actually some video of this. Somebody's taking video of this. I'm on one side of the car, the right side, and they're getting Charlie in. So I run over to the other side, but the guy who was dragging him in, they're now blocking that entrance. So at that point, I run around to the back. I pop the back gate open, and I jump in the back. The car lurches forward. Apparently, somebody jumped in the car. So the car lurches forward, so I almost fall out of the car, the SUV. Then I grab the thing and close it, and there's 5 of us in the car now. Justin is driving. Dan is up front with the GPS. Rick has got him. Rick's on my left, and Brian is there, and I'm coming over the back seat, and Charlie's laid out in front, just right in front of me. And Charlie's so tall, we can't close the door. We drove 4 miles, I don't know, it's 4 something miles, all the way to the hospital with the door open. To this day, I don't know how Brian stayed in the car, because we're just go, 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 go. We're trying to stop the bleeding. You saw it. And I'm yelling, come on, Charlie, come on, come on. Meanwhile, my phone is still on. My son and daughter-in-law are hearing this whole thing. And his security team, again, Justin, Dan, Brian, and Rick, they loved Charlie. But they were much cooler than I mean, they're just carrying out, they're calmly, but they're swiftly doing exactly what they were trained to do. Rick starts praying out loud. I'm praying out loud. We're yelling, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. My son's hearing all this. And we're doing the best we can to navigate traffic. This is not a highway. We're on surface streets. And suddenly there's an ambulance coming toward us. And there was conversation in the car. Should we stop? We're like, no, just keep going. Just keep going. The doctor later said that was the right thing to do. Ambulance goes by us. We're still heading to the hospital, trying to get there. At one point, somebody says, let's get there in one piece, because we're cutting through intersections. We're just beeping the horn. This is not a emergency vehicle. There's no lights. There's none of this. And I go, we got to start CPR. So I try and start that. Now, Charlie wasn't there. His eyes were fixed. He wasn't looking at me. He was looking past me right into eternity. He was with Jesus already. He was killed instantly and felt absolutely no pain. That's what I was told later. But of course, we had to try. And by the way, there was just nothing any of us could do about it. We were giving him CPR, but nothing was happening. It wasn't like if we had better first aid or we had better medical facilities or we were faster to the hospital, we could have saved him. We couldn't. So if that's any comfort at all, Charlie didn't suffer. He was gone. He was with Jesus, absent from the body, present with the Lord. That's where he was. Now, it is true, when we got to the hospital and they started working on him right away, they did get a pulse back. And so Rick and I were just, everyone's praying. We're just praying for a miracle. We had a small sliver of hope. And the doctor later said that we got a pulse because Charlie was a very healthy man, but the shot was catastrophic. So 20 or 30 minutes later, the surgeon came out and said he was dead.
Well, yeah, I told you it was going to be a tough watch. When you're doing body language analysis or some statement, and you want to make sure that the person is telling the truth or they're being real about all the details. First thing that I noticed is that for every single moment that he is narrating he is narrating everything, and it's very easy to visualize ourselves in his actions, the way that he uses his hands, the way that he uses his body to portray the physicality of the moment. It's not just that he is narrating what is happening, but it's like we are right there with him. The way that the car just yanks forward and he is almost thrown out of the car, the way that he is holding on, trying to give Charlie CPR, the way that he describes everything that was happening, the anxiety. I can only imagine the frantic driving with the traffic, honking in traffic lights, with the risk of getting into a car crash, making everything even worse. And then they are crossing with this ambulance, and what do we do? And yes, you have to make a split decision, like have a conversation. The conversation had lasted like 2 or 3 seconds. You have to just go, which in the end was the right call. But everything that he said, and of course, it's very touching. I have absolutely no doubts that Charlie was literally like his fourth son. And especially how his voice breaks, especially how everything is so chronologically so making sense. He even mentions, because you know that he was holding his phone when Charlie was answering that question. He was actually FaceTiming with his son. He was FaceTiming and showing what happened, and he also mentioned that when all this was happening, he was trying to get into the SUV. His phone was still on, and his son was still there listening to everything that was happening. So yes, it's again, this is the kind of stuff that I watch this clip. And yeah, it's something that you have this this feeling of it's very painful. It's a very painful feeling. But at the same time, I see so many people with so many crazy theories. And I just want to, okay, let's cool down our heads for a minute. I know that you are upset with, not with every single government, not only the government of the United States, the previous administration, other governments, I don't know, Israel, whatever you want to call it, the UK, I don't know. But this serves a very important purpose, and I'm grateful that Frank took the time and took Erica's request. That was from Erica's, Charlie's widow, for him to say these words. To tell this story so we could know, and we have already confirmed, that Charlie didn't feel any pain, that he basically died instantly. The moment we saw in that horrific video that we have seen so many times. I have lost count of the times I've seen that video from every angle. Charlie was already gone. Charlie was already with our Lord, with Jesus Christ. And that brings us some solace. He didn't suffer. It was instant. But of course, at the same time, there was the hope that by arriving at the hospital, the way that they did, they got a pulse. But sadly, literally, Charlie was gone already. So yes, it's something that is truly heartbreaking. And again, I can understand people want justice, people want answers, people don't trust the FBI, people don't trust the authorities. But I think that we can trust Frank's words, not only his recollection, but also how he felt and how he feels about Charlie, and what this meant to him. And it takes a lot of strength to be able to tell that story the way that he did. But I would like to know what you think about this in the comments. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Battle Language Guy. Much love and bliss.